Good afternoon. My name is EDTE402. We are Group 50 and we are here to present on the topic Situational Leadership for EDTE402.
My name is Sandra, and for this presentation, we have in our contents list leadership. Then we talk about the qualities of a good leader. Then we talk about the leadership styles. Then our main topic for the day, which is situational leadership styles. Then we talk about situations that call for the use of situational leadership and advantages and disadvantages of situational leadership. So leadership, we say that leadership is the ability to influence a group of people towards achieving a common goal. Then, as a good leader, there are some qualities that you have to exhibit. So we have, as a good leader, you have to be supportive, you have to be creative, you have to be passionate, inspirational, and honest. Then we move on to leadership style. It is the unique qualities that a leader uses to manage or motivate his teams. And we have some of the leadership styles as democratic leadership, autocratic leadership, laissez-faire, and the main topic for the day, which is situational leadership.
I'll be talking about situational leadership. As we all know, situational leadership style are flexible approach to leadership in which a leader modifies their style according to their needs. Situational leadership style. Situational leadership style are a flexible approach to leadership in which a leader modifies their style according to the needs of the work. So here, leadership must adjust how they lead depending on their members' skills and motivation for situation. So with this one, as a leader, you'll be working with plenty individuals. So, and within those members, you may have people who are competent and people who are not competent, people who are hardworking and people who are not hardworking. So as a leader, you have to know how to work with each of them. If there's someone in the group or within your members who is not competent, you have to find a strategic way to talk to the person so that the person will gain his competence level. And if there's someone in the group lacking motivation, you have to find a particular style to talk to the person so that the person will know or get more motivation to bring efficiency and hard work to your group. So that's our directing. So with this one, the leader needs to provide specific instructions and closely supervise the team members to work. So with the 4 leadership situation style, the leader directs its members. When there's any particular work, the leader will be involved, directing them, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that. So the leader will be involved with them whilst the work is ongoing. And we go to supporting. With this one, the leader encourages and support the teammates whilst assigning responsibilities and allowing them to make some decisions. So with this one, the leader will be supporting them, give them some specific tasks. You do this, do this. You won't be involved, you'll be there. So you leave the work to them for them to be doing. So it's kind of supporting them. So and we go to another one, which is coaching. The leader guides and supports team members, offering feedback and coaching them to develop their skills and increase motivation. With this one, the leader is coaching them. So in case there's a new member in the group, the leader will make sure you give the person a little coaching. Do this, it's like this. When you come here, you are doing this, you're doing this, you do this, you don't do that. So the person gets to know. Delegating, the leader provides minimal direction and support, allowing team members to take ownership and tasks to make decisions independently. So with this one, the leader leaves the work to the teammates. He gives them absolute control and leadership to tell you to make any decision. Are you getting it? To make any decision. It's not involved. So after everything, then they bring in the reply or how the work is done.
I'm Nali from Humagia and I'll be taking situations that call for the use of situational leadership. Number 1 is new or inexperienced team members. 2, skilled but unmotivated workers. Number 3 is performance issues. Number 4, emergency or crisis situations. Number 5, when developing future leaders. And the last point is changing organizational rules or projects.
Okay, my name is Clinton, and I'll be talking of advantages of situational leadership. any situational leadership style, you must have to have advantages and disadvantages. And I'm going to talk about the advantages. So here we have effective communication. That's one advantage of situational leadership. So effective communication is the foundation of successful relationship, teamwork, and achievement of goals. That involves what? Active what? Listening. That's one advantage of situational leadership. And two, we have employee motivation. So employee motivation is crucial for productivity, job satisfaction, and overall organization what? Success. That's two. And we have three. The three is what? Flexible what? Mindset. So the flexible mindset is the ability to adapt, adjust, and what? Open and new what? Ideas for perspective and what? Situations. That's three. And we are talking about four. So the last one is what? The personalized guidance. So personalized guidance involves what? Tailoring what? Advice, support, or what? Instruction towards an individual specific what? Needs. That's all for the what? The advantages of what? Situational what? Leadership.
My name is Lord Gad and Lima, and I'm here to touch on the disadvantages of situational leadership. Yeah, even though my mate talked about some advantages and all that, there are some disadvantages that comes with situational leadership, and we are going to begin with that. It requires constant assessment. When you enter into situational leadership, you must also always make sure that you assess whatever activities that you task your members to do almost all the time, like frequently. And again, it breeds inconsistency in leadership. Here, frequent changes of leadership styles to suit different situations can also bring about inconsistency in your leadership style. And three, it requires skilled learners. Not all leaders have the emotional intelligence or judgment needed to assess situations accurately and adapt to their approach effectively.
My name is Ezekiel. So for me, I would just be summarizing everything we've done for the day. So from the beginning, we take a look at what leadership is. We let our viewers know what leadership is, and then we went and look at some qualities of a leader. If you are managing a company, there must be some kind of attitude and behavior you put ahead that will define the uniqueness that you have. And they went ahead to look at some of the situational leadership styles. The style simply means the behavior we put on, how we are able to put on all those behaviors in governing our institution or managing our institution. And then we look at some of the style. But we, this group, we basically focus on situational leadership. And then we look at some of the advantages and disadvantages of the situational leader. Because I believe that in every leadership, we are not having a perfect way of ruling. Right, so that's why we look at some of the advantages. What are some of the things that will benefit when we use situational leadership in governing our institution? And then the disadvantage and some of the setback we find in doing or in governing or in the ways in which we approach our governing of the institution. And then that's what will bring us the end of our presentation. Basically,